Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April 14, 2024. I'm hoping everybody having a great Sunday out there so far. Everybody has a great Sunday afternoon. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, and to this afternoon video, we're going to be talking about your satellite imagery across the United States. And also we're going to take a look at the current weather radar, also the watch and warning advisory map, also the storm prediction center outlook for this afternoon, and also again on your Monday. And also we're going to take a look at the rainfall totals as well over the next 7 days. So stick around to the entire video. We will be discussing the severe weather for your Tuesday and Wednesday. So stick around for this afternoon video and make sure you watch tonight's video as well. Alright, well let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see we got one little system here swirling over here around Oregon, Washington, and Nevada region as well in the western United States. We got another little system that will be moving onshore later on, probably on Monday, moving into Washington, Oregon, and maybe Northern California. And that system continues to move east. Got another little system up here in portions of the northeastern United States, up here in New York State, down toward portions of Connecticut, Rhode Island, moving from east to from west to east, and also some moving east to west. And all right, let's move on to the weather radar. Currently across the nation, we got a system up here in the northeast. We got a severe thunderstorm warning ongoing up here in portions of New York State. There's that little scattered activity over portions of Tennessee back into portions of Mississippi and Alabama, maybe a little bit down toward Louisiana. And that system over here swirling that you've seen over here swirling over here in the western U.S. over here in the California region is bringing some scattered showers and storms to you guys as well, maybe some mixed precipitation in the higher elevations. All right, let's move on to the watches, warning, advisory map for your location across the nation. Alright, you can see here we got some river flood warnings up here from Maine down toward Connecticut. Got a few special weather statements up here in New York State. Same up over here in Virginia and North Carolina. And also we have some, let's see what we got here. Fire weather watch has been posted for you guys in portions of Michigan, Wisconsin, and also portions of northeast Iowa, and also into Minnesota. Same in portions of Colorado, also Nebraska, and also into Kansas and North Texas. We have also some red flag warnings there as well in eastern North Dakota and also portions of Minnesota, Kansas, also in Colorado, New Mexico, and Texas. High wind warnings and wind advisories in central and southwestern areas of New Mexico. Alright, we also have some winter storm warning, winter weather advisories for portions of Montana, wind advisory to Washington, Oregon State, winter weather advisory for Northern California. Same down in Southern California with some wind advisories there as well. We have a lot of river flood warnings also in effect, like I said, Maine to down toward Connecticut, also in Ohio, down to Indiana, Illinois, all the way down into Mississippi, also in the Arkansas, Texas, and Louisiana region, South Georgia, Panhandle, Florida as well, with some river flood warnings ongoing there. Alright, we got the small craft advisory, storm warnings in effect from Maine all the way down to the Virginia region. Same from over here from Washington State down to Southern California. Alright, the Hawaii and Chain Island, we got a lot of wind, high wind warnings and also a small craft advisory in effect for the Hawaii and Chain Island. Coastal areas of Alaska got some storm warnings, small craft advisories, and then right along coastal areas there we have some winter storm warnings, winter storm warnings in the pink. Special weather statements, also some winter storm watches there as well for coastal areas. And northern portion of Alaska got some winter weather advisories. Alright, let's take a look at the outlook for today. All right, you can see here we got some some just general thunderstorms up here in portions of the Northeast United States, around Rochester to Buffalo, over toward Boston, also toward Albany, and also into Springfield, down toward the Baltimore and Washington D.C. area, to Cincinnati to Fort Wayne. Same over here from portion of Bismarck to Glasgow, all the way back toward Medford. Same to Salt Lake City, Ely, also back to Santa Barbara, and also Fresno, California region. This is where the severe weather is going to take place at today, where you see the marginal risk in the green. Also, we have a yellow and the orange. This is where from Columbus all the way to Scranton, and also Binghamton area, you're in the enhanced risk to slight risk for severe weather this afternoon. And the marginal risk, like I said, extending from New York City to Philadelphia, all the way back to just east of Fort Wayne, Indiana. This will be over here toward Columbus, Ohio as well. Let's take a look at the tornado probability for this afternoon. We have a 2% in the green, 5% in the brown, and here is the cities and states included down at the bottom. You're welcome to pause the video to find out if you're in that location. Take a look at the damaging winds. We have a 5% in the brown, 15% in the yellow, and 30% in the red, standing from Scranton, Pennsylvania, all the way down to Pittsburgh, just northeast of Columbus, Ohio, 30% risk area, but Columbus, you're in the 15% risk area. And here are the cities and states listed below in the severe weather perspective. All right, let's take a look at the large hail, 5% in the brown, standing from Scranton, all the way down into Columbus, Pittsburgh. You're included in the 15% risk area and same area. The significant severe weather will be Youngstown, Ohio, Warren, Ohio, Boardman, Ohio, Austintown, Ohio, and Newcastle, Pennsylvania. And the other states and cities below are in the 5 and 15% risk area. All right. Now let's move on to your Monday forecast now. As you can see, we have some general thunderstorm from Glasgow to Bismarck to Fargo, toward Louisville, Evansville, Bowling Green, over toward Charlotte, also to San Antonio, back toward Grand Junction, Salt Lake City, and also toward Jackson. We have a marginal risk over here in portion of Virginia and northern North Carolina, from Raleigh to Roanoke, Charleston, and Virginia Beach and Richmond, Virginia regions. Marginal risk for severe weather on your Monday. We have another marginal risk from portions of Texas all the way up toward portion of Illinois, toward Hannibal, over toward St. Louis, Missouri, Jefferson City, Springfield, up towards Sioux City, Perry, Rapid City. You're in the marginal risk. If you're in the slight risk, this includes Valentine, the Norfolk, the Omaha, Lincoln, McCook, Colby, Garden City, down toward Liberal, Wichita, Oklahoma City, Norman, down toward Wichita Falls, also Abilene. You're in the 15% risk area. And if you're in the enhanced risk area, this will be Woodward, Fort Steele, and also Waco. You're right on the borderline. I mean, Wichita Falls, you're right on the borderline of the enhanced risk for tomorrow. Let's take a look at it. We have a 2% from Valentine down toward Abilene, back over toward Kansas City, Omaha, Lincoln, down toward Wichita, Woodward, also Oklahoma City, Norman, Fort Steele, just right on the borderline of Wichita Falls. You are in the 5% risk area for a tornado. All right, let's take a look at the damaging winds. We have a 5% in portion of Ohio toward Roanoke, to Raleigh, to Richmond, Virginia, also Virginia Beach area, Charleston, West Virginia. I mean, just east of you guys. So you're in the 5% risk area for damaging winds. And from Rapid City down towards Abilene, you're in the 5%. Be in Wichita to Woodward, Oklahoma, Norman, Fort Steele, Wichita Falls, 15% risk for damaging winds. All right, let's look at the hail probability. We got a 5% over here around Roanoke, over toward Virginia Beach, Richmond area. Same from down here in southwest Texas, over toward Dallas, up toward Jefferson City, Hannibal, Del Monte, Iowa, Sioux City, also up toward Perry, Rapid and Valentine, down toward Abilene, 15%. The significant area of severe weather will be in the yellow slashed area and the 30% slashed area. And these are the cities and states which will be included in the significant area. Severe weather will include Omaha Oklahoma City, Wichita, Kansas, Lincoln, Nebraska, Abilene, Texas, and Norman, Oklahoma. Same pretty much for the same area. Woodward, Oklahoma, El Reno, Oklahoma, Atlas, Oklahoma, Edmond, Oklahoma, and Lawton, Oklahoma. That's the 30% risk area for large hail. So, all right. So if you're in these areas, take cover immediately tomorrow when severe weather threatens your area. All right. Rainfall totals across the area for the next 7 days. The lighter amounts in the green, so not too much precipitation across Virginia to the Carolinas and maybe down toward the Gulf Coast. But the heavy precipitation looks to fall from northeast Mexico through Texas, through portion of Oklahoma, and also into Arkansas, and then up here in the northern portion of the United States from North and South Dakota down to Nebraska, over toward Minnesota, Wisconsin, also Michigan, back over toward New York State, and also into Pennsylvania, and also much of Canada. Lighter amounts and a few heavier pockets over in the western U.S., and some heavier pockets also in the portion southeast Canada, down into Maine, and heavy precipitation off the east coast of the United States from the mid-Atlantic eastbound in the Atlantic coastal waters. Alright, well I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video, so have a wonderful Sunday afternoon, folks. Take care.